Are we live right now?
I don't think we were live a moment ago.
Are we live now? Because it's not on. It still says it's upcoming.
Let's see. Oh, this is the most hilarious thing. People just
I went to YouTube and it says that we are waiting for getting worked.
Oh no, we're live. I see us right now.
Well, then my thing's screwed up and we look like assholes.
No, we don't. We just do this now.
Oh wait, you just popped in. Wait, what's going on?
We hit him with the intro. This will all work out. This will all work out. Because everything that just happened before anybody tuning in, watching right now, tuned in and watched before that thing, and there was a technical thing. It's all
There
recorded.
was a big technical thing.
But it's all recorded. So that is content.
That will be something you'll
That
have to
is
release
content.
because we've started doing this damn podcast and
Technically twice. We already started twice. We started, and then I didn't have audio. And we restarted. And then I realized that we were streaming and recording, but not broadcasting.
oh my god.
Recording, not broadcasting. So now we are.
Not good at this.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We'll figure it out.
We're getting there. It's
There's
the
things-
live
we'll
thing.
figure it out.
It's
There's
the
a lot of
live
things
thing.
to do. We'll
So,
figure it out. People like the live thing because it's unique. And
so now we're
apparently-
here.
Yeah,
We're live.
live.
What are you drinking?
Well, I finished pouring this bottle a second ago. That was exciting. Some Glenfiddich 12-year
Okay.
single malt. We got the Death Star floating inside. That beautiful melting ice coming off the bottom that you can see right there. And yeah, we talked about the eclipse and did that shut the thing down? But apparently technology shut it down.
Yeah.
And as you can see, technology's shutting us down tonight.
I think I'm having a technology eclipse, and I need to figure out how to get the fucking moon on the other side of the goddamn sun and figure out, because it seems to constantly be my tech problems, but we'll figure it out, we'll work it out. But I digress. Now I need a fucking drink.
There you go.
So, I've actually got a weird fucking beer. And
Weird beer.
we're going to kick it up. Bam, bam, bam. Mike's beer of the week. I'm only going to leave that up there for a minute because I'll come right back to the normal thing. But that was Mike's beer of the week.
Mike's beer of the week.
So, I love doing a good random beer search. Going into a place and kind of just, I'm not looking for a specific thing. What's new? What do they have? What can I find? That's kind of my deal. So, I found a collaboration beer this week. I went to Party City in Erlanger, Kentucky.
That place is never open when I go, and I live closer to it than the other big party place near here.
When are you
Party
going
Sword.
that it's not open?
It was not open on a weekday.
Party Town? No, Party.
Maybe, I don't know.
Not the one in
The
Newport.
one in the infamous parking lot,
The parking lot where I had. Yes.
an incident.
Yes, we're gonna call it an incident.
We'll bring it up sometime.
Sometime
it's
we'll
one of
tell
my
that fucking
favorites.
story.
Oh god.
I've changed rules on buses, people. I'm the reason certain very reputable large bourbon companies have changed their rules. I'm responsible for massive sweeping change, people in the liquor
Tour
industry.
groups are different today than they were when we went that day. The next day, tours changed.
They have added liquor limits on buses because of us. They have added certain companies don't let you start drinking, don't give you stuff till the ride back. If you have your own, you can drink it. But because for those of you that don't know, like when
Your
you go on a
wife
liquor trip,
I and your wife had to destroy a lock
yes,
to get into a building that evening. But anyway,
yes. Many rules have changed in life. But so this is a beer from that liquor store. This is a collaboration. That liquor store has their own brewery in there called Mash Cult. This
Okay.
is a collaboration between 4 entities. This is the Khazar Kolsch Ale. This is a collaboration between Bierkiss Brewing Company, Party Town Liquor Store,
Yay.
Mash Cult Brewery,
Yay.
and Good Spirits. So inside Party Town now, they have like a full bar, like about 20 draft taps. You can get a cocktail. They actually have a cocktail menu where for $5 you can get like a pretty decent drink served to you in a plastic cup. Couldn't knock it at all. So it's something to do when you got nothing else to do. My wife literally sat
nothing but
there
something to do.
and we drank because we had to kill some time before we went to a party. We don't want to show up super early. We got to kill some time. You know what? Let's have a couple drinks at the liquor store. But
There you go.
I sampled this beer, and this is a tropical mango and citrus ale. This is called Khazar. It's a
I
Kolsch.
love mango. Mango has become quickly one of my favorite just flavors, fruits in general. That looks really good. It's got a
So
good color to it.
here's the thing.
Looks a little darker for some of your Kolsch's.
You would think
Definitely more that mango color.
because of the name Mango Citrus Ale and the color that this would be super heavy. Like this looks like orange juice almost, right?
Dude, it looks like you're drinking an orange. It's very thick.
It's so
Looks
light.
heavy.
It's
Yeah.
so light. I mean, it's about the texture of like a Bud Light lime. No, you know how there's Bud Light lime. If there was Budweiser lime, how it's like beer, you could tell there's an extra thing in the beer, but it's not so much in the beer that you're like, oh, that's heavy and syrupy.
Gotcha.
It doesn't taste like a Bud Light lime. That's not what I'm
I
saying.
don't-
I'm saying texture.
I don't do well with comparing things that are tasty and mango to Budweiser or Bud Light.
Well,
That throws me off.
that's fair. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But
So anyway.
damn good beer.
Good. Glad to hear it. I'm enjoying my scotch. I'm going to stick with that for now. Maybe we'll do a goofy shot here in a little while.
I think we do need to do that.
Oh, God.
But before we do a goofy shot,
Yeah.
we have to talk about something.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you join like MythBusters or something and not tell me?
No, why?
Are you in a witness
MythBusters, are you
protection?
serious?
Are you in a witness protection program?
You knew me when I wore glasses way back when. But then I didn't have a reason to ever wear them again because, I was lazy. I didn't like them. And plus, actually, my prescription's gotten a little bit better. But talking about technology, these might be my single favorite piece of technology I've ever owned.
The glasses.
Yes. I feel like part cyborg.
No.
Yes.
Are those the
Everything.
fucking glasses?
These are the Ray-Ban Metas. These have the transition lenses. When I walk outside, they turn into sunglasses and whatnot.
Do they make
But-
a noise? Do they go?
No, but I could be sitting next to you listening to music or listening to my podcasts and not disturbing you. When my phone goes off, it reads the text message into my ear, and then I can simply say reply and say what I want to reply, and it sends it back. I had full conversations with multiple people the other day through text message at work, down on the ground, without ever pulling my phone out of my pocket. And also, I got this lovely for my games and the things. You know how I love my cameras and how many cameras I have. I've got a POV camera right here that anytime I can kick on and live stream or whatnot. If you ever see a light flashing right here, that means I'm recording, so don't worry. They've got safety features built in. If I were to cover this up, it won't record. It'll tell you that it
That's
will
not a
record.
safety feature. You putting
So
your
you're not-
hand over the
you're
lens
creepy.
is a safety feature.
No. I mean, if anybody were to try and cover the light so as not to show it to people or hide it or try to secretly record, the camera will tell you in your ear that the indicator light is covered and it will not record.
Oh.
These are made to not be sneaky, creepy people, but actually like do things like I can say translate this to a sign and it will take a quick picture of a sign in another language and use AI and translate it into my ear and tell me what it says.
So how
I
many
can-
people are using those for porn though?
What would you use them for porn for? You
Well,
can't watch anything inside
Not to
of them.
watch, to film. Think about that.
Oh.
Think about the leaps and bounds the industry has just made.
This is where you're going. All the beautiful technology, you can translate the world around you. You can bring other cultures together. Someone could talk someday and I could hear it. And you're thinking, man, picture that POV. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm not
sick
picturing it. I'm just knowing what most people are going to
You
use that for.
are a sick individual. I am using technology for good.
Tell me I'm wrong.
And that's sick.
Tell
I'm
you
sure there
sick
is
but not
somebody.
sick but not wrong, sir. Sick but not wrong.
You're a crazy person.
So
But
can
anyway.
you like So you said it talks in your ear,
Yes.
right?
So what they have, I will do a quick little commercial for the Ray-Ban Metas, not sponsored, but if we want to be. The Ray-Ban Metas have 5 microphones. There's one here, there's one here, there's one inside the Ray-Ban logo, there's one in the nose, and then another one over here. And they will actually record spatial audio. So if I'm recording video and a car were to drive by on this side and you listen to it later in your headphones, you'll hear it on the same side. They actually record 360-degree audio. You got a little button here you can press to take a picture or hold to start a video, and then press it again to turn it off. You can turn the voice activation mode on, where all you have to do is say, okay, Meta, and never have to touch them at all, and they will do anything you ask. You can ask the AI anything. You can tell it to write you a poem, and it quickly will. You can tell it to do a joke or whatever, or write a poem about something. I don't know. It's crazy. The thing that I love about them is you can't really tell. Most smart glasses nowadays, if you're to look up goofy smart glasses, they're all fat and all this to hold all that hardware. But you've got 32 gigabytes of storage. I could store 500 photos in here. They quickly transfer to my phone. I can immediately, it knows that it's on. It detects when you put them on and take them off and makes a noise in your ear. The speakers are on the, I don't know if you can see that tiny little slit there. That it's so amazingly directional. It points down into your ear. And if you're at 50% volume or less, nobody's hearing it. I could crank the volume and then you could hear like someone's got their earbuds really, really loud. But it's nice to be able to listen to, like, in my job, it's very frowned upon to have like earbuds in your ears and be listening. Like, you need to have
you're like,
your ears
it's planes open. Or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people like using bone conduction headphones and stuff, and those are cool, but this kind of falls in that same category. I have open ear abilities. I can still communicate, but also, like, I can be completely hands-free. Coming in from the grocery the other night, I was carrying bags, but able to answer a phone call just by talking and then hang up.
Are the bone conductions the ones people wear around their neck, like a U?
No, they've got you'll see, usually there'll be like a square. They kind of go here and go behind, and there's a thick part here, and they actually go on the bone, and you hear the music kind of through your bone, and you apparently hear it in like the center of your head. I've always wanted to get a pair to try them out just to see how it was, but no, these have been wonderful. Like, the thing, I've gotten almost too used to using them. I mean, just to be able to simply speak a text message is fast. I mean, did you see how quick it was for me to tell it to send you a picture?
You did do that.
And
you
it
did
immediately
send me
sent you a picture. The videos are phenomenal that I've been getting. So, like, for some things, like, you know how I am, there are things I do, like the kayaking and stuff like that, that I love to hook a camera up, but I always look like a douchebag out there with a camera strapped on the top of my head, and now I'm just a guy wearing sunglasses. Still a douchebag, but not as visible. So yeah,
you've been taping a lot of things. You haven't been doing porn, but you've been recording POV videos.
Not a whole lot. Actually, the thing that I've realized I use these for the most would either be just hearing messages or notifications come in on my phone, or I think just podcasts.
So are the lenses prescription?
No. Yes. Maybe. Possibly. One.
My
left eye's bad.
So what's in the other one? Just an old Coke bottle?
You anything.
You just got like one prescription lens and an old Coke bottle?
I leave it as a mystery for you. What's
It's not
your-
a mystery for me. What's
No,
mine?
I'm just kidding.
Yes, these
Yeah.
are stunt glasses. These are the
I'm just
characters.
kidding. I
This
know.
is character glasses. Yes.
No, I like your character. You play a good character.
I do. He's an asshole.
I do.
Um,
Wait, what's your hat today? Sorry, I just realized. Oh wait, I need to look over here. It's funny. You're blurry when I look at you on the live stream, but on the YouTube of us going live, I can actually see the high definition. So I'm waiting for it to catch up now. You're about to tip
It's
your
Smoky
head
Mountain
forward.
Wrestling.
Oh, is it? Okay, I would have
Yeah.
told that. A second.
Um,
I've been finally catching up and watched all of the Dark Side of the Rings. The Sherry Martel one last night was heart wrenching and very, very good. Damn, she was one of the best to ever do it.
I need to get caught up. I need to watch the Sherry Martel episode. I have not watched that one yet.
John Tenta's was good. There's been a lot of good ones. Sandman is next week. I'm curious to see that. That should be interesting. I don't know how that's going to be. The one that I've been most curious about is the Black Saturday episode where Vince bought out from under Ole. Was it Georgia Championship or I don't know, but
One of them.
I'm curious to see how they portray that final territory going under and everything. But anywho,
I've been
what have you
watching more modern
watching?
wrestling than I've been watching in the past few years. Dude, wrestling's fucking back, man. Like, I've been watching a couple regular shows. I watched this show Unlocked, which Unlocked is a jail reality show. But it's interesting. The sheriff of this town, it's somewhere in, I believe, Louisiana, I want to say. He wants to try this experiment with a certain block. I guess like the areas of a jail, like there's H block, C block, B block. It's almost like a little neighborhood. Most of these blocks are in what's called 23-1. 23 hours a day out of their cell in general population. Or no, I'm sorry. 23 hours locked down inside their cell. They can't leave their individual cell. 1 hour a day
Damn.
out of the cell. 23-1 is what it was called. He wanted to change the system a little bit and wanted to start trying new things and tries this experiment where he says, okay, we're going to unlock all of your cells 24 hours a day. We're going to remove the guards from the area, from the block. You're now responsible for creating your own community. You're now responsible for figuring everything out and making this work. The rules are still the rules, but they have cameras all over the place. They're going to come in if they see a breaking a jail rule. But
Yeah.
we're now just going to let you be and see what happens. It was a wild show to watch. It was about 8 episodes. I really enjoyed it. And you got to meet some really interesting characters that you follow up with later. I really highly recommend that. Other than that, did we talk last episode about Apples Never Fall?
I don't believe so.
So Apples Never Fall is on Peacock. It's a show that comes in about six episodes. It stars and is produced by Annette Bening. It has Allison Brie, and it also has Sam Neill.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, no, Dr. Grant from Jurassic Park. Sam Neill?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Neill.
He was in Peaky Blinders as well.
So essentially, this show is about really rich white people who are into tennis. Really into tennis.
I saw the last 15
Really
minutes of I
fucking
saw the
into
last
tennis.
30 minutes of the last episode.
Okay, so you saw the end of that show.
I know everything only from the last 30 minutes or so of that episode and kind of had it wrapped up for me. I walked in on it being watched. Yeah.
What a wild fucking show. And here's what I'll say, though. What that show excelled at is episode to episode, they show you another side of a conversation that makes you rethink what you thought was happening. I'm going to, without spoiling it for the audience, I'm going to call it a murder mystery. I'm going to call it that. I'm going to call it a murder mystery.
Yeah.
But every episode shows you another side of a conversation or the other side of a scene that makes you go, oh, I thought it was this, but now it actually is that instead. It's really good at that. But holy, I've been watching more modern wrestling now than I've been watching in years. I think we'll jump to this because you had put this in. We were talking about this, but if you ask me, man, wrestling's back.
If we're gonna touch on wrestling real quick, I'll say this: I'm very happy with where things are and the way things are going in both places. One of them much more recently, as like in the last week, that I was disappointed in where one of them was going 2 or 3 weeks ago, but now I know why I watch it. WWE, the Triple H reset after WrestleMania is very interesting because you can tell. I mean, WWE is where I'm going to go for my soap opera, my storytelling. I want this Bloodline versus Bloodline feud.
Mm,
Bring me Jacob Fatu. Bring me
mm.
Tama Tongo. And that side against the Roman Reigns. This whole family strife civil war is going to be fucking awesome. The fact that they've already made Tama Tonga look so good is awesome. Um, I still think AEW is where I go to see some great wrestling still. Just like Danielson and Ospreay, I got to see pieces of that. What did I see earlier that was interesting from last night? I mean, they both have their places. I mean, like the
I mean, there
fact
was
that
a
I'm
pretty interesting thing last night at the very fucking end.
yeah, I feel like they're unfortunately gonna try and recreate an NWO type. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it.
I think
I'm
there's a
more interested
huge
in
opportunity.
seeing. Yeah, yeah. It could be good. I mean, it could be fun. I don't care about them competing against each other. I really legitimately just want it to be fun again. And for a while, WWE was not fun to me. And it was so expected of everything that was going to happen. And I like watching something not knowing what's going to happen again.
I'm
That's
getting
just,
sick of knowing what happens. I'm honestly
yeah,
starting to
yeah.
get sick of
That's
the
why I like the
real
wrestling in
side of
AEW because I
news.
know I'm gonna see a crazy move that Osprey and Takeshita and Shibata and these guys have come up with, and just those cool moments of seeing people come together. But then I also know that WWE is gonna have a random moment where Solo Sikoa knocks the phone out of Paul Heyman's hand and stomps it and basically goes, "Bitch, this is mine." And yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm back in. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm curious to see where it goes.
So
Uh,
I
awesome.
love. I'll say this, and you know where I normally stay on AEW. Last night was one of the best episodes of Dynamite I've seen in a very fucking long time. I think all the pieces came together. You
Yep.
made me you made me like a few of the matches, and you actually made the Tony Khan Jungle Boy thing went throughout the show, and you got me to watch the whole show because I had to see that fucking scene. I watched
Yeah.
all 2 hours and sat in front of my TV. I'll come back later and
Yeah.
fast
Yeah.
forward to the shit that I don't give a fuck about. I
Yep.
watched the whole thing because I had to see what fucking happened, and then I can there's certain things I can nitpick. I can nitpick a lot of things about what happened in that final scene on Dynamite, but overall, I liked it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I think
I've
it's
been
a
having fun
great
with it.
start to a new story, and the best part for me at the very end, not just because of the look on his fucking face, Shad Khan being involved in this.
Yeah,
I think you have a really cool opportunity to break the fourth wall in an interesting way. If he picks up a microphone and says, "Fuck this, I gave my son money. Now I'm
well,
taking over and fighting these dumbass motherfucking bucks."
well,
Then
I don't
you take
even
my
know.
money.
What if I want to see if Tony Khan shows up at the NFL draft in a neck brace?
He is. No, he's been there all
Is
day
he
in a neck
is he
brace. He's
sporting it?
been in a neck brace all day. No, he
I
is.
was wondering if
He's
that was
doing
real.
he's
Okay.
doing the Vince courtroom thing, where Vince had to go to court and went in a neck brace to get the sympathy of the fucking jury.
I mean, there's a lot of fun stuff that for a while wasn't fun again. I mean, even Drew McIntyre. God damn, that guy's great. But anyway, yeah.
The
You know what
line
else
to
I've been watching?
Sheamus about it used to be banger after banger, and now
No,
it's
it's Burger.
burger after burger after burger.
Yeah. Oh God.
Man,
Um, there's a. Do you know? Well, you probably don't. Who Wayne Rooney is?
I don't know who Wayne Rooney is. Who is Wayne Rooney?
You can Google him real quick and just take a quick look. He is a famous English football player, soccer player. He played for Manchester United. He's played all over. He came here and coached for a while. But there was a great clip recently of Drew McIntyre looking at him in the front row with his family, and Drew looks over at him and goes, "We're supposed to be the same age. What the hell happened to you?"
So
I just
like,
I love this personality that Drew is just almost in this fuck it mentality, and it's just
This
fantastic.
Wayne Rooney guy looks like the extra character from like a Transporter movie. Like he looks like
I
the
can see
guy
that.
who's gonna be in the fast combat scene with Jason Statham, where it says
Yep.
the hits are so fast you can't even like register and pay attention to what's going on. You just hear like
Right.
it looks like that kind of guy. But no, the new Drew McIntyre, I mean this in a good way. The social media troll character fucking works. Fucking works.
I like it. Yeah.
So wrestling's cool.
Yeah. You know what else is cool?
What is cool?
If you have Amazon Prime, I could not recommend Fallout enough. It is so good. I'm not even the biggest Fallout gamer, but it is so fun. If you liked movies like Bullet Train or some of Tarantino, that dark humor but fun and happy music, and then all of a sudden someone's head explodes. But there's a great sci-fi story to it, and I've only 4 episodes in. I've got 4 left, and it's been a fucking blast. I really enjoy that show.
I'm 2 episodes in.
Yeah, how do you feel?
I fucking love it.
Do you really?
I played. I altogether have played about an hour and a half of Fallout. I'm about to download 76 and give it a shot again because of this show.
They just released an update today, and I restarted Fallout 4, but just a next-gen patch. The graphics are touched up. They have a performance mode, a quality mode, but I have gone back into the wasteland and restarted Fallout 4. I think Fallout 4 is a blast. I'm not big into the whole online thing. If a role-playing game is for me.
Is that what 76 is?
Yes.
Oh.
There is online people that you can come across who could shoot you and shit like that. You can work with other people. Get Fallout 4. You've got to. It's available on Game Pass. What's that?
I might get 4. They're both on PlayStation as well.
4 is great. 4 is great. Yeah, they're on PlayStation. I got it downloaded. I'm excited. I kind of just. I'm gonna play it slow and just kind of play it as that. I'm not gonna be like mission and achievement hunting. I'm just legitimately gonna role play that person's life. If you wouldn't pick up this extra bullshit, you wouldn't pick up this extra bullshit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes that way. But it's been a fun show. I'm 4 episodes in, and yeah, I like it. And like I said, I'm not the biggest Fallout person. Like you said, you apparently aren't either. But if you're a person who knows the game, doesn't know the game, I don't think you need to know the game. I think there's nothing you don't know coming in.
They teach you about the things. They teach you about the world enough. Like they even
like the first,
They even do the little cards of their names, like Lucy.
Yeah,
Maximus,
I really like that too.
Ghoul. Yeah. So and the thing is, it has a good. When the scene changes, they do a great job of like, all right, now we're gonna go over here and hang out with Maximus for a little bit. Okay, now we're back over here and we're checking on the Ghoul for a moment.
How great of an actor is Mr. Goggins, the Ghoul?
Walter Goggins is
Goggins,
incredible in this role. And
did you ever watch Sons of Anarchy? He had a very unique.
I never watched Sons of Anarchy.
Okay,
but I've seen him in. He's always been like the third
Justified
actor in a movie that I've watched. I've seen him in more movies. He's been in so many action movies and so many kind of like action comedies and like I've seen him in so many like secondary and supporting roles. To see they establish so much of the character in the first 5 minutes of the entire show before the bombs go off. When you're seeing him as a cowboy with his daughter it's called Fallout. I'm not doing the spoiler thing because I'm not going to go past talking right now. Past talking about like the first 10 minutes of the show. But
I don't know. You're good.
So they did such a great job of establishing who he was, who his daughter was. He was a fallen actor who was now doing shitty work to get money on the side. People treat him like shit. Yeah. Like they packed so much build into that first episode and so much character work into the first 10 minutes of that I couldn't stop watching. And like you're saying, with the layering of this weird pseudo version of America where we kind of had robots in the 50s.
I almost learned I felt like I mean this. I learned more from that quick opening about the robots of the 50s and what happened when this didn't happen than any game has explained to me going in. Like that's what I always wanted. Like why, if it was so long ago, did they have robot? But then now it makes sense, like the nuclear power, like
Yeah.
So I've been having fun with it. I look forward to finishing it, and maybe that's something we can talk about here soon. But for anybody listening, if you have Amazon Prime, try Fallout. Worth it. You don't have to be a
Fantastic
gamer.
show.
You don't have to know the world. And what?
Fantastic show.
Yeah, really fantastic show. I've been all about it.
So there's a few other things coming on television, or coming on television in a little bit, which I'm not super into. I don't know how you feel about it.
Really? I kind of am. If this is what I'm thinking we're talking about, that I put on the
It's the Olympics.
rundown today. The Olympics. I've always liked the Olympics. I don't know why. I've always been a big fan. Sorry, as I pull up my article here, because I realize that I'm just behind.
So I'm not anti-Olympics. I'm not like, oh, the Olympics are fucking stupid. I follow more of the lore around Olympics rather than who's in what event, who's winning what country is on top of each other. Like I was fascinated by Tanya Harding when I was younger.
If you had to pick right now, you're going to watch the Olympics. Would you prefer Winter Olympics or Summer Olympics?
Summer Olympics, because when I think of the Olympics, I think of the 1992 American basketball team, where it was like Jordan and fucking Pippen and Ewing,
Jordan,
Bird,
Yeah.
where it was just every cool basketball player from like the 80s and 90s was all in one fucking team, and it was just like, cool, I'm just gonna root for fucking America. Like I bought like my mom got me like a fucking American flag print tracksuit. Thought it was the coolest thing fucking going.
Yep. I like the winter games for things too, like ski jump and luge are so weird and unique. And I love watching Olympic hockey. Yeah. I love watching Olympic hockey. But there's some news that's interesting this week that I thought was right up our immature, childish alley.
Okay. We got
the Paris Olympics, the River Seine, the River Seine, whatever.
It's like SIENNE.
SEINE.
SEINE. Okay. The River Seine.
We're going to use that river for some triathlons and things like that.
Makes sense. It's local.
But there's a problem. A local charity organization has warned them that there are pollution levels of, quote, fecal origin that are far higher in the river than permitted.
So it's
and
too much
100 days to go.
Poop in the water.
Too much poop in the water, exactly. This is despite France's spending of 1.4 billion euros, $1.5 billion, on upgrading the city's antiquated sewage system, which discharges waste into the river during periods of heavy rainfall. You're so modern day. Welcome to 2024. If the rain gets too heavy, we're going to put poopy in the river.
So if it rains too much, the poop just all flows in the river?
Apparently. The Paris 2024 president, Tony Estragal, I cannot pronounce it, said during a conference in Birmingham, England on Tuesday, we can postpone for rainy conditions. Despite saying he was confident that it will be possible to use the river, a final decision where we could not swim, blah, 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 blah. Asked for comment, the International Olympic Committee said that they are just, basically they're holding out hope and they are sure that it'll be clean in time. But yeah.
But you're holding out for rainy conditions. So like, okay, yeah, it didn't rain today, so you can do the thing. But if it rained last week, there's poop. There's
last
poop
August, the test marathon swimming event was canceled because it failed pollution tests. As well as the triathlon, the river is also set to be used for marathon swimming, para-triathlon events, and to play host to a flotilla-based opening ceremony.
So
Welcome to the poop river.
You hear about, and you can go online and kind of see this sentiment that France is kind of like really nice Paris, and then just like squalor. And just like industrialness, and just not the France you think of when you think of like movie France.
No,
outside of like this small center. So I'm not super surprised by the condition of Doo-Doo River. Shit Creek. It's Shit Creek. It's Shit Creek.
Well, this is what kind of I find to be interesting. It's a part of an ambitious plan to open up the river to public swimmers by 2025, something that's been illegal for 100 years because of the dangerously high pollution levels. Do so has meant that Paris has had to vastly alter its sewage system, including a 13 million gallon overflow tank called the Austerlitz Basin. So it is illegal to swim in that river due to how bad the poopy is, but the best swimmers in the world might have to swim in it.
So you live there, and you're like, nobody gets into the river. It's full of poopy. You don't get in the water, but then you see all of these people
You were
coming
like
in
a
from
French
all
guy
over the
doing-
world.
You were like a Russian guy doing a French accent.
That's what I was going for. I was going for
pretty good.
Vladimir pretending to be Pierre, but
Vladimir Escargot. that's
you
your son.
Vladimir Escargot. But then you see all these. You live there, and then you see all of these people coming in and preparing, literally, to just party on your doo-doo river for fucking like a month. Like, because the Olympics are like a month, right? Or like 2 weeks at least.
It's about a month. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about a month. So that's a month of just poop party in the river.
It is not illegal to swim in the Ohio River, but people still don't do it because it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
In France, it's fucking illegal because it's that gross.
But here's the thing. Here's all the Olympic Committee needs to do. Go to French. Go to France.
Yep. Go to French.
Go to French.
Go to French class.
Go to France. Walk up to Schitt's Creek.
Shit Creek.
Look at the first Frenchman you find and just ask him, hey, Pierre, is it okay to swim in this river? His response should determine what you do. No,
You wee in it.
exactly. That person's response should determine what you decide for the entirety of the Olympics. If that person, which we know they will go, like makes a normal French face, then you know not to use the doo-doo river.
If they make a French face, don't use the doo-doo river.
Yeah, if you ask the French person about should I swim in this river and they make the French face, don't.
Yeah. Well,
We're up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. We've got your new
you been
glasses.
playing anything new lately?
You know what I've been playing, sir.
Some Helldivers.
I've been I played 2 games. I play
We went into
Helldivers
hell
with you,
today, for sure.
and then I'll play Helldivers with you, and then I'll go into GTA, check out 2 or 3 things in my business, and call it a night. That's pretty much how I video game right now. I pop into South Park Snow Day every once in a while. It's a decent game. The repetition is starting to show me where the flaws are. I wish they had more missions, more mission types. Like, the missions are fun if you have a group of friends, but it's kind of the same objective in every mission. It's just kind of dressed slightly different,
Gotcha.
but mostly
Well,
Helldivers.
I think we should be playing some Helldivers. We should do that in a little bit.
Might have to after
We
this
should
podcast.
do a shot. We should find ourselves a shot. We should do some Helldivers. We could broadcast it for the people to watch how mean you are to me out there. You put bullets in my head and shit, even though I did get in front of you on the last one.
You cannot blame anybody for. You cannot blame your team for team killing unless it's insanely deliberate, like I did to someone earlier today.
Did you kill a guy on purpose?
He kept killing me for some random reason. So right when the ship landed, I put 2 in the back of his head and then got in the ship right when there was 3 seconds left. And by the time he would have respawned, the ship was already gone.
You're an asshole.
Don't start no
Kinda
shit
like
that won't
it.
be none.
Those 2 guys the other day that called for extraction before we were ready. I'm still mad at them.
Oh yeah. Don't join somebody's game and call the extraction before them. If you join somebody else's game in Helldivers,
Let
you
that
let
person
them.
call the extraction.
Yes, you let whoever ship you're on. You do not call extraction until they're on the platform. If they're on the platform,
That day, we were on the Spear of Justice. Wait,
and
that's
yeah,
the name now.
and if
What's your ship's name?
the Sword of Audacity.
The Sword of Audacity and the Spear of Justice flying side by side.
Like,
I like it.
if it's your game, and you're on the platform. I see you're up on the platform near the tower to call in
Yeah.
the gimmick. Okay, I'll call it in. But if you're not near there, I'm not calling that.
We weren't even close.
Especially
We
if you're
were
not
hundreds of
having a
meters
headset
away.
with the person. If you can't hear them and talk to them, then you're an asshole.
I love that we're bitching about two guys who are right now probably on that game and have no fucking idea, but we're fucking mad at you.
And they're like
whoever
level
you were.
30s and shit.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. They were being dicks.
All right, so let's do a shot. And then we'll wrap it up here for the people on the internet. I normally give you a choice. But go ahead. What do you got?
I'm gonna put one in that I don't want to do, one in that I don't mind, maybe I don't want to do, and one I'm curious about, and you're gonna pick from those three.
I only
that's
have
how
one.
we'll
I'm
go
not
out.
giving you a choice today because I have to figure out
You
what's
get
up with
the
this
choice today.
one. Okay, so there's one that's kind of PP colored.
Which one?
That
This?
yes.
No. That's the one I didn't want to do.
Did I pick pickle?
We got dill pickle
vodka. So
This would probably be great in a Bloody Mary. I could see this not being terrible for a Bloody Mary. You put pickles in Bloody Marys as garnishes.
Yeah.
If you have a spicy Bloody Mary, this wouldn't be bad. I could see it countering it.
Do you
but I don't-
know what I think would be very popular? You know how all the pickle items, all the pickle drinks, the pickle liquors, the pickle shots are all dill pickle. I bet if you made some of these items in bread and butter,
Ew.
you'd get some response.
My grandfather loved bread and butter pickles.
My
I
wi-
do not like bread and butter.
My wife has hated pickles her entire time we've been dating. This
Yep.
year, dating, married, she's always hated pickles. This year, she discovered bread and butter pickles, and now she eats them.
Really?
She won't eat a dill
Do you
pickle.
like sweet pickles at all?
I they're okay, but I prefer a good
I
crispy
don't.
dough.
Just I'm a dill pickle. Give me a crispy dill spear, and that's all next to like a club sandwich.
I love a
Or
half.
give me that fresh dill
half.
spear, the half.
The Clausen
I like
half
that.
is my favorite. The Clausen half is my favorite pickle.
Here's another important pickle question: if you're getting fried pickles, do you like a fried pickle spear or a fried pickle chip?
Chip.
Chip.
Less. The spear is too much of a gamble.
It can be hottish.
A spear that's not from a crispy pickle, you're gonna bite into it, and it's like a bad onion ring. You're pulling all the gimmick out of the breading. I feel like a chip, there's no bite. You're popping that whole
success
bitch in your
rate
mouth.
with pickle chips is a whole lot better than
100%. All right, so let's do a shot. You've got
What are you
pickle
shooting?
vodka. I'm not giving you a choice this week. I am doing some moonshine. This is Sip and Shine. This is their Arnold Shine. It's. I'm assuming it's Arnold
an
Palmer.
Arnold Palmer?
It's a tea and lemonade flavored
lemonade.
shine. So let's
Probably
see
not
what's
bad.
up.
It's probably not bad. Let me,
It's not a pickle,
dude.
dude. At least not a spicy pickle. That'd be even
If
worse.
you had held this under my nose, I would have thought you opened a jar of pickles.
Oh, no.
It's that dill. There's no alcohol. This is, dude. It's pure pickle juice. There's no way.
I'm putting mine in a shot glass. I don't know why I did that.
Oh god, dill pickle vodka with natural flavors. Oh, the original pickle shot, bottled by the original pickle shot, Des Moines, Iowa. There's just a place that specializes in the original pickle shot. What is the original pickle shot? Oh wait, based on my location, I can now. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. We'll talk to her in a second. My phone, because I'm watching YouTube and stuff, and I'm not. Anyway,
That's gonna be a thing.
I either have to do this. What time is it?
9:51.
9:51
Oh.
p.m. She sounds.
I don't know
sexier
who you're
saying it
talking
than
to.
You do.
I don't know who
I'm
you're talking
talking to
to.
her. But I don't have to touch it like a Secret Service agent. I could just turn on the auto. Anyway, let's do it.
All
God
right.
damn it.
Cheers.
I'm gonna need some Mountain Dew to chase this. Green and green. Oh. Oh. It was worse than the sodas.
That doesn't taste like alcohol.
It was worse than the sodas. It still is.
I thought we were gonna lose you there, buddy.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's lingering. It's like dusty now. Oh no 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 no, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new award for possibly the worst thing I have ever drank in my life. That's
That's a big
bad,
deal.
man.
That's a big deal.
Did you say a big deal?
We're really in a
I
pickle
thought you
now.
did for a second. I wish you would. Oh, you're in a pickle. Oh, God damn it, dude. That's bad. That's bad. Everybody try this. I mean, I know that's not really selling it, but you've got to try how unbelievably weird this is. It is so fucking weird. It's kind of thick. That's not vodka. That is pickle juice with some alcohol. Oh,
That does
I
sound like a bad
pickle-
deal.
I don't know if I like pickles anymore.
Well, trying to think of another pickle joke. Gherkin.
Gherkin.
Gherkin. People of the internet,
Okay.
this has been Thirsty
What bri-
Thursday on gettingwork.com.
You know what brine it is? It's brine to go. No, time. Never mind.
There you go. It's Brian to go. It's Brian to
Brian.
go, people of the
Brian.
internet. So,
Pickle.
I'm Mike.
You know who could play Helldivers?
Yeah, let's go to hell.
You've made. I tasted something hell. Let's go to. Yeah, I tasted hell. Let's go dive in hell. I'll even stream it. I'll throw a link up on my socials or whatever. Mike, where are your socials? Where can we find you?
Well, you can find me at that dude named Mike on Instagram, at Getting Worked on Twitter. Follow, like, and subscribe. Follow this show on youtube.com/at Getting Worked.
Do that.
Follow
if you hit
him.
The little bell. If you hit the little bell, it'll
Little
send you
bell.
a notification when we go live.
It's somewhere here. It's somewhere here.
No, that's your name, Mike. You're pointing at your.
It's
name, Mike.
below there. It's below. I think it lines up somewhere below here. But either way,
No, it's probably on my side. I'm pretty sure it's on. my
like,
side.
subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow
Nope, I'm
him
looking at
at,
it right
that
now.
dude named Brendan.
Over
Follow me at that
here.
dude named Mike.
No, it's over here.
Once again, this has been Thirsty Thursday on gettingwork.com. People of the internet,
Bell.
Gherkin.
It took me a second, but I found it. It's that bell. Bye. I'm Brendan.